Hello there, guys. Welcome back to our channel and welcome back to another brand new video. Your favorite crew, of course, back to give you our Sunday predictions on the 18th of January 2026. We'll give you our best predictions. We have 12 odds for you guys today. 7 games making up 12 odds as usual. We'll get straight to the predictions. But before we do that, remember that this video is sponsored by the Predict Football app and it's available for iOS and for Android users. For iOS users, go to the Apple App Store. You will get it there for free. For Android users, go to the website www.predictfootball.com and you get the app there. All our predictions are there for you to enjoy. Now let's come home to our predictions. The first match we have here is in the Greece Super League, AEK Athens versus Panathinaikos Athens. What do you guys think will happen in this game?
This game is between two top sides in the Greek Super League. AEK have performed really well, and it seems like they're battling for the league title, while Panathinaikos are currently around 5th position and are trying to get into the European places, Europa League and UEFA Conference League, respectively. I think that this game is going to be a tough match. Probably it's a game where both sides will end up scoring against each other. I don't know who will win the game, because Panathinaikos, they may be the side that are lower in the league table, but they still have enough firepower to pull off a win against this AEK Athens side. I think this game is likely going to be a both teams to score kind of match, but maybe if you're going with safety, playing it over 1.5 would rather be best for this particular fixture.
Okay, over 1.5. Actually, I think AEK will win. AEK Athens will win. What do you think?
Yeah, I think this match will end in a draw between these two teams, but both teams score like 1-1.
Yeah.
But AEK Athens, though they haven't lost in 8 straight games in their home.
I'm seeing a 2-1 win to AEK.
In their home, they haven't lost. But these two teams are on the table. AEK are slightly above Panathinaikos, so I think the match went in a 1-1 draw.
I'm actually seeing a 2-1 win to AEK Athens. But our prediction here is over 1.5 goals. But anyway, over 1.5 goals, that's what we'll pick. We've picked for this particular game. So that's what we'll go with. AEK Athens versus Panathinaikos. That's our prediction. We move to the next one, of course, in the English Premier League. The match between Aston Villa and Everton. Aston Villa and Everton. We know that Aston Villa were in a very hot winning streak until Arsenal beats them, trashes them actually. And Everton have been hot and cold. So what do you guys think will happen in this particular game?
I think it's an Aston Villa win or draw. Like, looking at the two teams, that's the most possible outcome. And Aston Villa are home in the same home where they haven't been beaten in straight how many matches? Let me check.
Wow.
Last time
Why am I saying wins?
The only time they've lost this is now home, against Crystal Palace in the league.
And then they lost to against Crystal Palace. That's the only time they've lost at home. They've won straight, I think, 10 or 11 games at home. So I think they are not going to lose to Everton.
Okay,
who
so
have been shaking.
How many goals do you think will come out of this game?
I don't know, honestly. Their last match against Crystal Palace, they didn't score at all. So
that means they'll score in
I've lost hope in Aston Villa.
Just like that.
Much goals. Not like in winning. I didn't say to win, like to score more. But Aston Villa look like they're going to win this match. But they can win 1-0, they can win 2-0, they can win 3-1. So I just think either an Aston Villa win or for safety, win or draw for Aston Villa. That's what I think.
I actually think that this game is a game where Aston Villa will win. Like you mentioned, they've won practically, as far as we can remember, 10, 11 straight matches at home, both domestically and in Europe. And at a point before their fixture against Arsenal, they were on like an 11-game winning run, whether at home or away. So I think they still have that firepower in them. Yes, the last 2-3 games, they've not really performed very well. They've not really had the best results. But it doesn't mean that because they had a small blip, they can't resuscitate that form that saw them winning 10, 11 games in a row. I think this game at home will provide them with the perfect opportunity against an Everton side that, of recent, they've not really won games. They've won only 1 game in the last 5 matches, or rather 6 matches that they've played in. And that was away to Nottingham Forest. They've lost, most of their matches they've played away from home. And I think this game is the game whereby they will also lose. And I also see Aston Villa scoring at least 2 goals in this game. I see Aston Villa scoring, maybe win this game by 2-0 or 2-1. So a win for Aston Villa, but I would go beyond that and say Aston Villa to score 2 goals, not just winning, but scoring 2 goals in this game.
Yeah, I think this is very good. I think this is a game where Aston Villa scores at least 2 goals. I think Everton struggles in this particular game. I think Aston Villa are going to have all the chances. Considering how I've watched Everton this season and how they are currently playing, this is an Aston Villa win. 1-0, 2-0, 3-0. How many goals? I think for my prediction, I'll go with a 3-1 win.
I think it's 1-0 or 2-0.
I think I'll go with a 3-1 win to Aston Villa. So our prediction for this particular game is for Aston Villa to score 2 goals, at least at home to Everton. Aston Villa to score 2 goals. That's Aston Villa over 1.5 goals. That's what we've gone with for this particular game. We move to the next one in the Spanish La Liga. Atletico de Madrid versus CD Alaves. Atletico de Madrid versus CD Alaves. Now, this is the team that I never trust.
Atletico Madrid.
Atletico Madrid. I have never ever trusted Atletico Madrid.
He's the one I can even say Atletico Madrid to score 2 goals.
Why?
Atleti at home are one of the sides you trust.
You need to trust.
How? I have been
Because
watching Atletico Madrid's game.
At home, they deliver.
How?
At home.
I've been watching that game and
At
who's in front
home.
of them? Solot is the most annoying striker on earth.
Julian Alvarez.
How do you say that?
I'm telling you.
How would you say?
I
How
will
would you
take
say?
Juventus to Atletico
How would
Madrid.
you say Alexander Solot is
He's the most
an annoying
annoying
striker.
striker on earth.
one of the most hard-working strikers that there is? Even despite his age, over 30, he's still fine.
So far this season, Atletico Madrid have only lost 2 matches in their home, and those 2 were against Barcelona and Real Madrid. Every other person that have come to their home, they have wiped them, whether in Champions League.
I don't like
Cup,
Atletico de Madrid.
League,
I don't like their
whatever.
pattern of play.
As long as-
You don't like their pattern doesn't mean that they are not performing.
They are very comfortable. If they were away, I would start having doubts. That when Solo used to miss chances. But once Atletico are home, okay, they've sold Gallagher to Tottenham. I don't know if Gallagher
He will not play. The thing is, I watched Atletico Madrid against Real Sociedad. Real Sociedad that everybody beats, including Alaves. Atletico Madrid against Real Sociedad. That game. See, for me, Atletico Madrid is
you're
not-
using
it's
your
not- I would take
experience.
Juventus.
You're using your experience in one
Like
in
I'll
one
tell you
match.
the extent of the rate at which
You're
I
using- you're using
I'll
what-
take Leipzig to Atletico de Madrid.
Atletico Madrid are going to win Alaves.
I'm not
in this
doubting
game.
it.
You're
I'm
using
not
your
really-
experience in one game to actually portray
In
and
fact, I
then
attended a lot of games.
In fact, this is Atletico win and over 1.5. Like sure for this game.
Atletico can win this game, but I don't trust Atletico. So, Atletico Madrid to win is what we've gone with. It's actually what should happen. It's just my personal preference that I don't like Atletico
Your
Madrid.
personal grudge.
Yes, yeah, something like that. But Atletico
I
Madrid,
just checked now. In La Liga at home, after their first match at home this season in La Liga, in which they drew against Elche, Atletico Madrid have won every single match at home. And that is 8 consecutive matches that they've played at home and won. So come on, they've played against
And
tougher opponents than Alaves.
Alaves.
they should better win this one. They
Atletico
should better
Madrid
win this
will
one.
win
So
Alaves.
Atletico Madrid is our pick. Atletico Madrid straight win. Still in Spanish La Liga, the 4th game we have here: Real Sociedad versus Barcelona. Real Sociedad versus Barcelona. What do I even have to
This-
say about now? Barcelona has to score 4 goals.
This should be a win for Barca. I think
This
Barca.
will
I
be
think
a
Barca
win for
scoring.
Bar-
I think Barca scoring at least 2 goals in this game. Maybe a 2-0 or 3-1 win for Barca in this game.
According to Hansi Flick, he said we'll see a new Barca, and we are currently seeing the new Barca because this new Barca are impossible to defeat. Since that Chelsea game, every other match they've played, they've won each and every, no matter who you are. And all Barca attackers are in form. Like, not like in form, they are all available. Lamine Yamal, Lewandowski,
Fermin
Rafinha, Lopez,
Rashford.
Antonio,
Call Rashford now. Call Rashford. Abba.
Rashford,
Ah.
yeah, Rashford. Right?
Are you satisfied?
All of them are available, all of them are fit, all of them are in form. This match is a 4-1 win for Barcelona.
Yeah, I think Barcelona scores.
I just put one because it's very difficult to score Joan Garcia. I don't
Very
know why.
Anyway, our prediction for this particular game: Barcelona versus Real Sociedad, or Real Sociedad versus Barcelona, is Barcelona to score 2 goals. Barcelona over 1.5 goals. That is what we have gone with. Our prediction for this game, it's a no-brainer. It's something we just close our eyes and pick. The next one in the German Bundesliga is the match between Stuttgart versus Union Berlin. VfB Stuttgart versus Union Berlin. Stuttgart are on fire. I think since they came back from their tiny break they had, they've been scoring. They've been scoring at least 3 goals in each in all their matches. Stuttgart. So what do you think will happen in this game?
This game,
And
I
their most
think,
recent game they played 3-2 to Stuttgart against Eintracht Frankfurt.
in this game, I think both sides score. but I think Stuttgart wins maybe 3-2, 2-1. But I think both of these teams will score. Stuttgart are the favourite, and over 2.5 is my pick for this game actually.
I think that this game should be a win for Stuttgart, and as is the norm with them, whenever they play, and whenever they play at home, especially, they do not fail to score anything less than 2 goals. They either win by 2 goals to 1, or score more than that 2 goals, or maybe end up drawing the game a few times. But most times at home, against most opponents, they play and they score at least 2 goals in their game. So I'm backing them to repeat that against this Union side that are not bad, yes, but are not up to the quality and the abilities of Stuttgart. So Stuttgart scored 2 goals in this game. That's what I'm going with.
Okay, that's very nice. Stuttgart.
Were you lost?
I was imagining everything he was saying. I think Stuttgart are gonna score 2 goals.
I think over 2.5 is a safer pick for this
It's a
game.
safer pick, but I think no matter what happens, Stuttgart scores at least 2 goals. So
Even if they play over 2.5, Stuttgart are going to provide
at least
the 2 goals at least of the 3.
so go with Stuttgart to score 2 goals. That's our prediction for this particular game. Stuttgart over 1.5 goals. Stuttgart over 1.5 goals. We are coming to the end, of course. If you're enjoying this video, like the button. Click on like and sub. If according to iShow Speed, like and sub. Anyway, the next one in the Italian Serie A, Bologna versus Fiorentina. Bologna versus Fiorentina. Bologna at home, Fiorentina away. What do you guys think will happen?
This game should be a win or a draw for Bologna.
For Bologna.
Yes, for Bologna.
Right.
Fiorentina only recently have started to find their feet.
Exactly, and Bologna only recently have lost their feet. Exactly. Bologna were good before, but now they are not good again.
If we play win or draw, it's risky.
This is a game where we play under 3.5 or under 4.5.
We play win or draw.
Can we look at what's in front of us?
Yes.
See,
Bologna-
that's what we are looking at. We are not looking at how both of them started their season. We are looking at how they are now. Bologna are not like they drew to Como, they lost to Atalanta, they lost to Inter Milan, they drew to Sassuolo, they lost to Napoli. Like
Bologna.
Fiorentina drew with AC Milan,
truth
drew
is
with Lazio, one
The truth is that this guy likes Bologna. He's affiliated to.
It's not about affiliations
whether
now.
Bologna are sponsoring him or not, I don't care.
It's not about affiliations now. Bologna are the better side.
How?
Oh,
Maybe not in terms of form, in terms of league placement.
that's
Bologna are the
looking
better
at
side.
Recent form.
If you're looking
a
at
team that are on a resurgence right now,
their resurgence to on what exactly how
Their
exactly.
recent
they are
matches.
trying to avoid the
How many
relegation.
matches have they won? Even in this year resurgence.
Their recent
They just-
5 matches, they've lost just once. Bologna's recent 5 matches, they've lost 3 times.
How many matches have Fiorentina lost? 1 away from home.
We are not talking about. They've been bad this season.
Their
What we are
last
trying to
five-
say is
So
that
even in
they are-
recent times,
Their
how
last
many have they
5
won away
away
from
matches,
home?
they have 1 draw and 4 losses. Bologna's last 5 home matches, they have 1
Come again.
win.
Say that again. Fiorentina last 5
Away matches, 1 draw,
and
4 losses.
4 losses. Did you mention any win?
Bologna's last 5 home matches,
Yeah.
1 win,
And
2 draws
And-
and 2 losses.
Okay.
And that win was like the 5th of the last 5, like the 5th one.
Okay,
when they were still
so
good.
if Fiorentina have not had any, despite their resurgence, they've not had any win away from home. Any win, they've actually lost 4, not even drawn 4, lost 4 out of 5 and drawn 1. You think that Bologna, who are maybe not great at home, but at the very least are good at home, will then lose? I'm not
So,
saying they will
So
definitely
you
win.
want us
Lose.
to play? You want us to play Bologna win or draw?
I think that it's not about one
if
thing.
we
I
are
think Bologna
if
will not lose this game
we are
against
being
Fiorentina. That's my point.
realistic, so far this season, Fiorentina have been one of the worst teams in Serie A. Like that's the realistic truth. But my issue here is that Bologna started the season well, but they have dropped. They have lost their spark.
And
we
despite dropping,
They are still
they are
decent at
still
home.
okay at home.
Okay.
They've
And
lost
Fiorentina-
their
Fiorentina, if this
spark.
was Bologna against Napoli, perhaps if it was Bologna against Inter Milan, perhaps. But this is Fiorentina.
I
Wait,
understand
do
where
you
it's
realize that almost all Sunday we used to pick Bologna?
I say he's affiliated to Bologna. That's the thing. Let's go with the Bologna win or draw.
Oh yeah, Bologna win or
Bologna win
draw.
or draw. That is
Bologna have
actually we are
lost
looking
their
at
spark.
stats at this particular point in time. Personal preference, I will not play Bologna win or draw, but because of the stats, Bologna to win or draw. That is what we are going with for this particular game. This is the game we are going with stats. Bologna to win or draw. Oh, that's a prediction. We move to the last one, of course. In the Portuguese league, Liga Portugal, Vitória Guimaraes versus FC Porto. Vitória Guimaraes are a team I love. I've told you guys before. I love them actually very much. They started this season very poorly, but recently they've been good. In the last 3 matches, they've been very, very good. I think they've won some big teams in this time. So what do you guys think will happen against Porto? Personally, I see both teams to score over 1.5 goals. Both teams to score. What do you guys?
I think this game has the potential to play both teams to score over 2.5, Porto to score 2 goals.
Each.
Porto, this game has all of them combined. But I think there will be up to 3 games in this game. 3 goals rather in this game. I think that both sides to score. But I also think that there's both sides, even if both sides are scoring, I think that Porto will score more than their hosts. I think Porto will score at least 2 goals in this game and probably end up winning this game. So I think that maybe, since I already think that Porto will score and concede and probably win this game, and this game is also going to likely end up with 3 goals, I think this all sums up to points towards just playing Porto to score 2 goals best. Maybe they may end up also conceding 2 goals, but scoring 2 goals is, I think Porto will score up to 2 goals in this game.
I think the bet for this match is an over 1.5 because Guimaraes are not a small team in Portugal.
That's true.
They are not a small team. They sometimes, if they are facing the big 4 teams, Benfica, Porto, or like those top teams, they may Sporting, they may lose. But when they are playing other teams that are below them, definitely they will get results, they will get points. So we should not look down on them, and they are home in this game, right?
Yeah.
So this is their home. They may decide what happens. They both have been on this winning streak in their league.
They've lost
for ages.
They've lost.
That's the ages since this season.
Vitória Guimaraes have lost at home already this season to Sporting, one of the big guys.
That's the thing.
And Benfica, one of the big guys. Now we are talking about Porto, who are top of the big guys. So if Sporting and Benfica can win against them,
yeah, they lose against the big guy, but this is their home, and
it's still their home where they lost to Sporting and Benfica. That's what I'm saying.
1.5.
You guys have very good predictions actually, but the pick here, or the pick we are going with, is over 1.5 goals.
Yes.
For Guimaraes versus FC Porto.
1.5 is actually fine.
Over 1.5 goals, and the odds is very sumptuous, so very good. Those were the games we have for you guys for today, Sunday, the 18th, of course. I'm going to do a quick recap. The first match, AEK Athens versus Panathinaikos. Athens over 1.5 goals, and then Aston Villa versus Everton. Aston Villa to score 2 goals. Aston Villa over 1.5 goals. Atletico Madrid versus Alaves. Atletico Madrid to win. Real Sociedad versus Barcelona. Barcelona to score 2 goals. That's Barcelona over 1.5 goals. Stuttgart versus Union Berlin over 1.5. Stuttgart over 1.5 goals. Bologna versus Fiorentina. Bologna to win or draw. Vitória Guimaraes versus FC Porto over 1.5 goals. So those were our games. Subscribe to our channel if you've not subscribed, so that you'll be getting the best football predictions always.
Please, before you leave, like you said, subscribe to the channel if you've not already done that. I also do well to share this video, this particular video, subsequent ones as well. Also do well to like our videos as well. Please do well to also hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I drop a new video like this one. And as well, do not forget as well, please leave your comments in the comment section. Tell us what you think. You can banter, but please do that very, very respectfully. So until the next video, guys, see you and a very big good luck. Bye.